three times now, man. Three specials now. He's got to go after the trans community, man. And why? Who gives a fuck anymore, Dave? Who gives a fuck? Why are you still on this shit? And like when we saw him, when he ran Sticks and Stones, and it was great. At that time, we were like, okay, this is you're saying stuff that you don't, push buttons you're not supposed to say, la da da. He said
Right.
it. He's friends with the trans woman there. And I think the
Yeah.
community was mad at him, even for saying it. Community got mad at that woman for backing him. That woman ended up killing herself. He's mad at the trans community. You can't say what I want to say. I could say what I want. I think it's this whole thing. And now he goes out of his way to bring it up in every special. And that open a joke with meeting, Jim Carrey, and he's doing Andy Kaufman. And it's a whole, they're trying to be something they're not. That's what you're doing when you're saying, okay, that's what Jim Carrey is in that situation. That's how I feel about trans people. It's like, why, man? Why? Why is that even needed to be said? It is punching down, man. The three specials, Reg? Three specials.
Yeah. I mean, look, I like Dave, obviously, and so it's hard for me, and I'm trying not to
I like
be,
him too. That's what
yeah,
makes me mad. I looked up to him. Right.
just because I like him doesn't mean that he's right all the time. He's pushing boundaries, and I think he's pushing back against censorship. I think that the whole trans thing for him has turned into just a punchline, right? Like we can make fun of everything else, we can make fun of other people and other stuff, but it's like all of a sudden now there are groups that you can't make fun of or you can't talk about. I think in the end, he's just trying to say, look, yeah, I don't have anything against anybody. I'm just trying to be funny. And I can be funny however I want to be funny. And you can't make me be funny the way you want me to be funny.
Where he's talking about going to the prison and if he gets busted in California and, oh, I identify as a woman. And like, to me, that's where you don't get it. It's like you're mocking them because of this, but you don't get what they're actually going through. And then my problem is with it, yeah, they're like one of the most vulnerable groups. I'm reading this. It said 93% increase in homicides of trans people in the past few years, right? And of that, 13% of that community is black, but they make up over 75% of the murders. So
Right.
it's like, I mean, that's
Right.
really messed up. So it's already trans, and then black trans at that is the most vulnerable.
Right.
And I mean, like, it's just so much more that the guy could be talking about. That's
I,
what kind of disappoints me.